The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to a new Bitcoin video. And we did it, guys. We managed to get above 44,003, above this top up here. You can see here that we managed to close yesterday above previous top, so we got a higher high, which is a very bullish move towards the upside, and there is no divergence on this or anything like that. So this does actually indeed look very nice for the continuation of the price towards the upside. Although we are down by -1% right now, it's a normal pullback after you have 4 or 5% move towards the upside. Now how much was this? Actually 4.77% yesterday move towards the upside. So a move, I'll pull back 1%, it's all fine and dandy and no problem at all. So as you can see here, what we are looking at right now is some kind of maybe some kind of inverse head and shoulders that a lot of people have been talking about, and whether this inverse head and shoulder is gonna play out or not depends. What has to happen for this inverse head and shoulders, because you got a left shoulder, head, right shoulder playing out, and if you can manage to break up here around, that's gonna be around 45,000 like we said previously, we might see a nice move towards the upside. Now this is pretty standard stuff, but the target, let's not use all the way we can downside, the target for some kind of inverse head and shoulders play should be around 58,000 towards the upside up here. So I'm not quite sure if this is legit or not, because it does kind of seem a little bit too high to me, to be honest with you, but I mean, it would be nice if it's inverse head and shoulders and we do bounce all the way up to 58,000, but 58,000 would restart the bull market again towards the upside. So we can be optimistic, but I don't know if I'm gonna put my money on that this is the legit inverse head and shoulders pattern. But it is nice, and we have to see if this gets any kind of continuation towards the upside. Like we said, we are creating higher highs on the chart, and that's a bullish move. Like we had high, higher high, right now high, 3 times in a row we have these higher highs, which is a bullish move, and we like that. So there is definitely a little bit more bullishness than bearishness right now at the market, and it's all good and dandy. Let's see what's happening on the weekly time frame. I'm going to show you what kind of resistances we can expect next, now that we are on the way towards the upside, at least what it looks like. And this is the weekly time frame, and on the weekly time frame, let's do it like this up here, and let's look at these moving averages. So you can see here previously we got some kind of support down around 100 moving average, and then bounced, and this is what we have been talking for the last couple of days, this move above the 10 moving average. Now today is only Tuesday, so it's way too early to talk about this is gonna close anywhere above the 10 moving average or something like that, or even above this very important resistance here at 43,170. It's way too early, but let's just assume that this might happen. Like what are the next resistance level on the way out, like big resistance level, assuming this continues pumping towards the upside during the week. So the two most, what are you gonna say, most common resistance level right now is this 50 moving average right over here, the yellow line, and the 20 moving average right up here at 50,000. So you got a 50,007 and 47.8. These two levels are very important levels, and they also correspond with this top up here as well. So we are only looking at moving averages right now, and these 3 levels, actually 1, 2, 3 levels, very important. The resistance level that needs to be broken eventually, and on the way up, these are the levels that will actually be holding us back a little bit and giving us trouble. You can see here on the daily time frame how these levels are corresponding with for example, this level is very nicely corresponding with the 100 moving average, so there is some kind of confluence there. Now the top line does not is not in confluence with 200 moving average, but it is in confluence with these tops up here. So it is very nice, definitely very nice resistance line. So right now this is what I'm looking for, just by looking at the lines and without any looking at trend lines, just looking at moving averages on the weekly time frame. This is what I'm looking at. So if I should assume, now after we managed to bounce up here, I should assume that this should continue towards the upside, and next target should be around 47.8 or 50,000, because there is a little bit bullishness, but these are the targets. So I will assume this first target up here at 47.8. I would think that that's the next target for us right now. That's something like, how much is that up right now? That's something like, yeah, 8% towards the upside. So during the week, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. Now the bearish news, we have to always talk about bearishness, because you know, everything is in a downtrend, kind of everything looks, you know, weak and stuff like that, you know, trying to find some kind of bottoms. So for whatever reason, if bears comes in and you see, you know, the price plummeting down below these levels down here, you see 20-50 moving average down here. If you see price plummeting down here, that's a very, very bad sign, and we do not want that. We do not want to just, you know, dump down here below these levels down here. So let me put the line, a last line of defense down here. That's around 41.2. Let me put a number on it as well. We do not under any circumstances want to fall below those levels. Now this can definitely happen, that, you know, even though we had a nice pump towards the upside, we can definitely, for whatever reason, you know, just dump on the downside, because there is no confirmation right now of any kind of big, you know, bull market rally towards the upside. The way we are looking at this is some kind of dead cat bounce, some kind of, you know, relief rally, whatever you want to call it. And until this actually shows and confirms that, you know, the bull run is continuing, we have to assume that it can always, for whatever reason, dump on the downside. But the support levels as well, 43.1 right here at 10 moving average on the daily, you know, less support line, and down here 20 moving average at 41.2. So this is what I'm looking for. Beside the inverse head and shoulders, I don't see any kind of, you know, special pattern that's forming right now. I don't think it's that much interesting either to talk about it. But, you know, I'm happy that we actually managed to, you know, get a higher high up here, and we are right now continuing towards the upside. So all good and then in the world of Bitcoin. I hope you're having a nice day. Enjoy the day. You know, see you around tomorrow, same time, same place, guys. Bye bye.